Welcome to this episode of Let's Talk Dementia. I'm glad you've tuned in today. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. When you do, a little button will show up on your phone or your iPad or whatever it is you're watching this on to remind you that we've put out some good content. You don't want to miss all our good stuff. Besides, we work hard on it, right? Well, today I wanted to talk to you about aluminum foil. Well, that's probably something you don't spend a whole lot of time thinking about, but I do. And let me tell you what's not in my house. Aluminum foil. There are no aluminum cans in my house. Aluminum foil especially is what I want to talk about today. So there have been studies done of the brain of people who have gone through all the stages of Alzheimer's. And when they do the autopsies on the brain or different slices of the brain, they always find aluminum. Not some of the time, not part of the time, but all of the time. Now let's talk about how much aluminum your body needs. Answer is 0. Your body does not need aluminum. So how are we getting aluminum into our bodies, and what can we do to help prevent this or at least lower that consumption? Well, unfortunately, we get aluminum in a lot of ways that will blow your mind. Initially in our lives, actually, if we were fed by baby formula has aluminum in it. Now, isn't that scary? It's scary to think that from very, very early days, we were exposed to aluminum, and that aluminum is now in our brain. It's crossed the blood-brain barrier, and it's in the brain. It's doing nasty things because you don't need it, so it's not helping. And then later in life, as we receive various inoculations, the flu shot or tetanus shot, various shots that you might need, they have an inactive and inert form of aluminum in them. It kind of works as a binding agent. That the whatever it is we're being protected against binds to the aluminum, and it goes into our system kind of as a carrier. But nonetheless, you are getting aluminum. Now, I'm not telling you not to get a flu shot. There are those who will say to you, oh, don't get a flu shot because aluminum will give you Alzheimer's. Well, if the only form of aluminum you're getting is in your flu shot, then by golly, you need to get the flu shot. I can tell you I do. The one year I did not and could not get a flu shot because of a shortage, my husband and I both got the flu. Boy, I don't want to ever have the flu again. Miserable, miserable feeling. So I get the flu shot, and recently I had to get an updated tetanus shot. So yes, I do get those inoculations because you need them for your body. But you can avoid aluminum in other ways. Regular old aluminum foil, you line your pan with it so your casserole won't stick. But then what you don't know is emitting from that aluminum into your food are particles that you then ingest, and that's where it lands, in the brain. Or you cover your pan. You've cooked lasagna and you cover it until the last few minutes, then you uncover it to brown it. Well, it's seeping down into your food. That is not good for you. Or we bring something out, we eat it, there's some leftovers, we wrap it up in aluminum foil, stick it in the refrigerator. Again, aluminum foil is crossing into your food. Just throw that stuff away. Don't use aluminum foil. It's not in my house in any way, shape, or form. Now, I had a friend who brought food to a picnic without aluminum foil, and I told her, are you trying to kill me with this aluminum foil? To which she responded, Carol, it's an apple cobbler, and you're not supposed to be eating that anyway. So I guess she was only trying to kill the other people and not me. I don't know. But what are you going to use instead of aluminum foil? Because you don't want to scrub that casserole dish where you cooked that lasagna and it got brown on the edges. You had to leave it soaked for 2 days. Your husband has walked by the sink and saw it sitting there soaking and never once thought, I should wash that casserole dish for my sweet wife. Oh, wait a minute. I digress. I'm talking about my husband. Anyway, so parchment paper is paper, y'all. It has a wax coating to it. You can take this and line your casserole dish, your baking sheet, your bowl. I don't care what you want to line. You can line it with parchment paper. It's cheap and it's paper. Let's look here. See? Paper. You can line it and your food will not stick. Now, what are you going to cover your dish with? Well, I don't know so much about covering with parchment paper. Really never tried that. It doesn't want to stay down. You put something on it, it'll stay in place, but using it as a cover, that might not work so good. So I use this thing called a baking pan. And yeah, you've got them in your kitchen. You bake cookies on them. So you take most any casserole dish, take your cookie pan or your baking sheet, put it on top of it, and guess what you just made? A lid. It is so easy. And you know what? you don't have to constantly replace it. And even washing it, all that's going to get on it's a little bit of steam. Dry it off, put it back in the cabinet, and you're ready to go. So don't use aluminum. Think about your cans that you're drinking out of. Now, you know, I'm not big on aluminum cans. I'm not big on soft drinks. Stay away from soft drinks. But if you must, please drink them out of a bottle. It's so much better for your body. Stay away from aluminum. It's going to keep our brains healthy. The healthier we keep our brains, the healthier we keep our hearts, the less likely we are to have Alzheimer's. Boy, that sounds like good news to me. Hope you've learned something today. And why do we want you to learn something? Because knowledge brings power. Power brings hope. Hope brings smiles. By golly, we all need smiles. We don't need aluminum. It's my job right about now to make you giggle, so here you go. These are compliments of the most recent issue of Guidepost magazine. It says, how do trash collectors get trained? I don't know. Well, they don't. They just pick it up as they go along. That's kind of cute. Here's another one. Any news about the guy who fell into the upholstery machine? Oh yeah, he's now fully recovered. Those are cute. Blessings and smiles on your day.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you'll be able to stay up to date on our latest videos, and all of the videos are free. Check out my book, Let's Talk Dementia. It is available on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Blessings and smiles.